Hello, everyone, and thank you for being a part of Poly User Group Meeting 2020. Koi Win, who is a director of product design at Adobe, once said, asking users to adopt new behaviors or even modify their existing behaviors is very, very hard. I'm Surbi Podar, product manager at Elucidata Corporation, and today we will be exploring how Poly enables DIY novel methods for pair analysis. Let's start by looking at how data travels within a research group. To leverage data, it has to go through users with varying degrees of computational and biological expertise. We know that a large amount of data is required for hypothesis validation within a drug discovery process. Most of this data is widely available, but it is not usable. Or, in other words, it's not analysis ready. The unstructured data has to be cleaned, curated, and made analysis ready by data engineers within the team. This is usually referred to as harmonization of data. The data scientists access this usable data by creating novel methods and processing data over these methods. The results generated are shared with bench scientists and the rest of the team to collaborate and to get insights over this analysis. A lot of the data, code, tools, visualizations used in creating these novel methods for data analysis is dispersed across different systems and softwares. Hence, it becomes a very tedious and time taking task for the data scientist to be able to create these analysis methods. Finally, the bench scientist is dependent on the data engineer and the data scientist to get access to data and the analysis outputs. They do not have access to the analysis directly, and therefore, a close collaboration is required between a data scientist and a bench scientist to be able to get to meaningful insights from any particular analysis. There is no easy solution for them to be able to collaborate over the analysis itself. So here we have identified three challenges in the data processing for drug discovery. The first is where data is available, but it is not usable or analysis ready. We've seen that novel method creation is dispersed across systems and softwares and hence is a tedious process. And finally, there's no easy solution for bench scientists to access and collaborate over the analysis. So let's start by looking at how Poly resolves these challenges. The first challenge we discussed again was how unstructured data is available but not usable. So Poly resolves this by making legacy data analysis ready. Data is present across different data sources, both public and proprietary. The ML-based curation infrastructure on Poly harmonizes the data and converts it into a consistent tabular schema. The data in this tabular schema is analysis ready and is added to Poly's databases. So all of the data coming from public or proprietary data sources is converted into a consistent or standardized tabular schema, and it is added to Poly's databases. So if you're attending the UGM, you can refer to talks around fair molecular data for ML on Poly to know more about the why and how data is made analysis ready. Else you can also find relevant collaterals on our website. The second challenge that we looked at was how the data, code, novel analysis methods, visualization, and reporting is dispersed across different systems, platforms, coding environment, and reporting structures. Analysis and reporting can be tedious and time-taking process because of how dispersed the whole process is. Therefore, this becomes a bottleneck for the data scientists within the team. Let's look at an example to explore this novel method creation journey more closely. So say we have 5 GB single cell data in H5AD format. You would have to upload this data to a data storage solution used by your organization. This could be AWS S3, Azure, Dropbox, Ignite, or whatever data storage solution is used within your organization. Since this data is quite large, you probably wouldn't be able to process this on your system, and you would require to prepare a virtual system that is compatible to be able to process this data. That is, It should have the computational capacity to process this data, as well as it should have all the packages required to be able to process a single cell data. Once you've prepared this virtual system, you will be downloading the data to be processed over this virtual system. Then processing has to be done to perform, say, something equivalent to a differential expression calculation or whatever is required in your analysis method. Now that you have processed the data, it has to be uploaded on the data storage solution to manage and keep track of the analysis. The processed data can be accessed over novel methods like a code written in R or Python or some proprietary app. You could use this data also over data visualization through third-party applications like uh, Cell by Gene, Spring, Scope, or other apps that are commonly used for single-cell data processing. Finally, the results from these methods go over presentations, PDFs, or other reporting systems. This is how a typical journey for analysis of data over novel methods would look like. Now let's look at how that journey looks on Poly. Poly is a paid platform, and this is the interface you would land on once you log in. It has access to workspaces, applications, and Discover. Workspaces allow you to store data, analysis, visualization output and results, or any kind of reports generated over your drug discovery process on Poly. Applications, as the name suggests, gives you access to tools and methods created by the team at Elucidata or available publicly. This can also be used to create your own novel methods for data analysis if that was an ask. We will be briefly exploring this over the demonstration today. Discover gives you access to harmonized data from public and proprietary data repositories over which you can use these applications. Coming back to the single cell example that we were exploring, you can have a single cell data added to a workspace. This workspace can be shared with other members of your team who hold an account of Poly from here. The same dataset can be curated and added within a repository on Poly Discover using our curation infrastructure. Since this dataset was related to COVID-19, it was added to the COVID-19 multi-omic data lake. We will look at this curated data lake in just a bit. Since the data is present over a shared workspace, it can be accessed by your colleagues to perform any analysis. Poly supports computationally heavy methods over Dockers that can be accessed through Poly CLI, that is the command line interface, for longer running methods. A computational expert in your team could access this data through Poly CLI to run over pre-configured Docker, which acts like a virtual system. The computational capacity and packages required to process this data is already pre-configured on the Docker. All the computational expert in your team has to do is select the right Docker that would work best with your data. Here, the workspace ID and a JSON file defining the packages required have to be added, and the processing of the data starts. The output from a Docker-based method is saved back to the workspace. Now let's look at what the curated form of this data looks like. As we discussed, this data is related to COVID and hence will be available within the COVID-19 multi-omic data lake. Within a data lake, each data set is converted into a consistent tabular schema, and metadata level information is mapped for each data set, like tissue, disease, organism, phenotype. This makes the discoverability of the data required for your analysis very easy. The publication of the data is also linked to the dataset within the data lake. To find your relevant dataset, you can filter by disease, tissue, organism, or data type, or simply search by the dataset ID. Since we are looking for a single cell dataset, I will filter by data type. This is the same dataset that is stored over our shared workspace. On selection of this dataset, you get access to processing methods over different applications and notebooks. Here, the data is mapped to a Shiny single cell visualization application, a Jupyter notebook, and Cell by Gene. To access the analysis, you can click on Launch Application. You can store the analysis over the same shared workspace over which the data is present and click on Launch. Over the Jupyter Notebook, you can add any custom code in R or Python as per your processing needs. Similarly, the single cell visualization application can be selected from this list here, and the launch application button gives you access to the workspace where you want to be able to store this analysis and name the session as well. This single cell visualization application was created by the Poly team. If you had a novel method for visualization of data that could be Dockerized easily and added by technical experts in your team, or you could reach out to Poly's customer services team for the same. So this application allows you to perform different kinds of visualization over the single cell data. You can click on data summary to get a quick view of the data table and QC distribution plots and scatter plot. You could select cell visualization and get access to the TSNE map for your data. Further, publicly accessible apps like Cell by Gene, Spring, Scope can also be added to Poly. The technical experts in your team could Dockerize these applications, or you could reach out to Poly's customer services team for the same. Depending on the legal regulations of the apps being hosted, the apps can be made available only to your team or any account holder of Poly. So as you can see, the data in the H5AD, the single cell data can be accessed over the TSNE plot on Cell by Gene. Poly gives access to all the methods, novel or otherwise, required in data processing and insight generation over a single platform. The analysis can be saved from across all of these applications and be made available over a single shared workspace to the entire team. So all the analysis that I have executed over this demo is present over the same shared workspace. And on refreshing this workspace, I will have access to all the analysis that was done over the Jupyter Notebook, a single cell visualization application, as well as Cell by Gene. So we saw that the behavior in terms of how analysis is done doesn't have to change to get your novel methods on Poly. The task only becomes easier by having access to all the data, processing, and post processing methods over the same platform. This brings us to the third challenge we discussed earlier. A bench scientist has to be dependent on a data scientist and a data engineer to get access to insights over the analysis being conducted. There are no easy solutions to be able to collaborate over the analysis itself, which would reduce the time taken in insight generation. Poly has a point and click solution that makes the analysis available to the bench scientist. Furthermore, it allows interactive dashboarding over the analysis conducted from across different applications, processing methods that makes collaboration a breeze. Let's look at how Poly provides this solution. Within applications on Poly, we've built a state-of-the-art plug-and-play method to create novel workflows. You can select Data Studio from within applications to access this plug-and-play method. The analysis has to be stored over a workspace. So I will be processing CCLE data today for this demo, and a particular workspace has been created with this data. So I'll be selecting that, and the name of the session can be defined here. A list of components or processing methods are available within the dropdown that you could select from. On selecting the component, you get access to an easy to use GUI to process your data. We will look at how a data scientist could easily create these components as well in a bit. So we've selected the CCLE upload component since we are processing CCLE data in this particular demonstration. And I will select the expression file, which I have already stored over the workspace for the purpose of this demo. The expression, mutation, and metadata from CCLE gets cleaned, and you can access the output from here. So the cleaned expression, mutation, and the metadata files can be selected from here. You can now select another component by selecting the new option here and selecting any component to create the workflow as per your analysis requirements. The components that you see here are very easy to create and can requires minimal effort from a data scientist. This again is an experience which is newly built on Poly, and we are working with a lot of our customers to improve this experience. So suppose you wanted to perform correlation analysis over the CCLE data. That can be added over R or Python code as a Jupyter notebook within the workspace. Now this code can be easily converted into a component similar to what we just saw. The data scientists in your team can download the template for a component creation. Create a main file where they can simply copy paste the code from the Jupyter notebook or wherever the code for correlation analysis was stored. To create the UI elements similar to what we observed in the components, the documentation can be referred to get access to the code, and the code can be simply copy pasted within the correct library. This component can be registered and then made available within the list of methods we saw earlier. If you have high throughput data for a particular workflow, the list of components can be defined and made into a workflow, which is available to you. This is how end-to-end analysis journey for CCLE correlation analysis looks like. You can clean and upload the data, annotate the samples with gene mutation. You can filter the CCLE dataset to identify only the relevant genes or disease or phenotype of interest. Further correlation analysis and different differential expression PCA or other visualizations can be processed over this data as well. At each step within this analysis, the data as well as the visualization can be added to a dashboard, which is an interactive dashboard. I can name the chart here and select an existing dashboard or a new dashboard over which I want to create which I want to use as a report. Let's look at one of the dashboards that I have created. So this was a skin cancer analysis done earlier, and the BRAF mutation for different subtypes within disease found in the CCLE data was added, as well as the box plot and some box plots and correlation expression was added. This dashboard is editable, so you could add your comments over different markdowns. Um, save that, and which should get reflected and get mapped to the analysis, which is uh, over which this dashboard has been created. On going back to the workspace, you will have access to the analysis as well as the dashboard that is created. Hence, Poly provides a platform for a point-and-click solution to your analysis and easy collaboration. This brings us to the end of this talk. We started by looking at 3 challenges in drug discovery process across research labs. Namely, they were how data is available but not usable. Novel method creation is dispersed across systems and softwares and hence is a tedious process. And there is no easy solution for a bench scientist to access and collaborate over the analysis. Over the demonstrations, we've seen how Poly aims to solve these challenges without altering the user behavior and making data and novel analysis methods available on the same platform. To know more about us, you can contact us at polydemos@elucidata.io. Thanks a lot, and I'll be happy to hear from all of you.